Hi everyone, I wanted to give a very brief little video update about Women in Translation Month and the project. Basically, for anyone who doesn't feel like wading through what I've written, feels like sharing this in a very easy and internet convenient package with my face. Yes, I'm going to make silly faces probably throughout this video, that's what I do. So, Women in Translation Month is happening in August, like last year. Probably like it's going to be next year. August is a convenient month for me. The idea is to read books by women writers in translation. If you can't read books by women writers in translation, the idea is to think about the issue, think about the topic, think about the problems. If you're a publisher, it would be really amazing if you could get involved directly through the publishing house. If you would like to contact me to sort of figure out what I mean by that, details below. If you are a librarian or a bookseller, it would be totally amazing if you guys could set up like tables or displays throughout August to celebrate the women writers in translation that you love. We know that there's a huge problem in terms of presenting women writers to the public and to the world and outside, and this kind of idea that, oh, they don't really exist, and they're not as likely to be seen or reviewed or propped up by the publishing houses, and so this is a really great way to make an active change, because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones who are giving us the books. You guys are the ones who oftentimes are encouraging us to explore new areas and new genres and new ideas. I have discovered lots and lots of books through displays, through shelves of, international literature or diversity months, whatever they may be. I think this is a really cool way to get people involved and kind of expand from just the simple little blogging world. So that would be really cool. I think that it's a great opportunity for bloggers to talk about the issue and maybe their own personal experiences. Again, you don't actually have to read anything. I know that it can be stressful. There are no expectations whatsoever. Do what is best for you. But if you do feel like participating, then there is a really great resource that you can use. And when I say great, I mean work in progress, and that is the Women in Translation database link. Obviously, participating, you can take from the databases and you can find some recommendations, but you can also help me make the database better and help me with the ongoing project of improving it by filling out metadata. Fun! That's one way. If you really want a challenge, this year I set a couple of extra tier challenges for the Women in Translation Month. So if you feel like reading books published or written by women writers in translation from before 1960. That is a hard challenge. I am compiling a list and I'm going to be posting on the blog to kind of give people an idea of where they can start their searches. There aren't that many, but there are a lot more than you would expect, many out of print, and it's really cool to try to find these books, and so I'm hoping to read a few. Another thing that I'm trying to do is, again, the diversity challenge from last year in terms of reading beyond Europe and broadening my horizons. Last year I didn't do such a good job of reading African literature or queer literature, and so those are two things that I personally am going to be focusing on a bit more this year. And again, I might be posting kind of a list of ideas for the trickier subjects. Another option is to do the genre diversity challenge, which kind of existed last year, I guess, as well. It's not really a challenge, it's just an idea of trying to have a bunch of different genres that you're exploring and not just kind of very serious literature. Oh, and now I've offended the serious ones. Well. So basically, there are tons and tons of ways that you can participate. The best thing that you can do right now before August is to share and get everyone you know involved in whatever way possible. Really, no commitment necessary. There's like no demand whatsoever. But it would be really cool to see a lot of new faces this year. and it would be really cool to see actual faces, like if people were on BookTube, you know, vlogging about it, that could be amazing, and to see displays in bookstores and whatever it may be. We have a few more months, and I think that there's a lot that we can do here. Bye.